seeing people being successful in their career, their wealth creations, and their life. And you ask yourself, when is it going to be my turn? So in this video, I will be sharing with you the 3 signs that you are going to be successful. Watch until the end and comment below how many signs you have got. You are going to be successful. Sign number 1, being confident. Now, if you have noticed, those successful people, they are very confident. And those confident people, usually they are successful. How do you know if someone is confident? It's very easy. You can see it from the way they talk, the way they walk, how is their hand gesture and their body language as well. Now you can easily tell if someone is confident simply by looking at the way they sit. People who are not confident, they sit like this. They want to sit in the corner and hopefully no one is noticing them. But people who are confident, they don't sit that way. They sit in the more relaxed way with a hand gesture a little bit more wide open, and that is how you sit in a confident way. You see, most people, they are struggling with self-doubt. For example, one of my friends who came out with a very good idea, he shared with me, and then I say, okay, you know what? It is a great idea. If you really want to keep this going and if you want to make it big, I'm going to join you. I want to be part of it because I personally think that's a great idea. And they said, okay, let's do it. Few weeks down the road and a few months down the road, self-doubt kicks in and he starts to doubt himself. Is it true that I can be the one who can make it through? Is it true that I can survive? Is it true that I am the selected one for this role? And all this mental bullshit that keep coming in, eventually he gave up. Confidence is nothing more than believing in yourself. Now, I'm not talking about when everyone else is supporting you, when everyone else is having the trust in you, all right? That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about, do you really have the confidence to do what you are supposed to do when everyone else is against you, when no one is literally believing in you? That's the difficult part. Now, being confident and being arrogant, it's totally different. Now, there's one thing that I learned from my mentor over the last few years. Now, he said that, Joshua, arrogant is believing that you are above everyone else. And confidence is belief that no one is above you. Ponder around that. You are going to be successful. Sign number 2, having a growth mindset. Bill Gates reads at least 1 hour a day. And Elon Musk reads 2 to 3 books every single week. And I personally go through 1 book every 2 to 3 weeks. If it wasn't for the book, where else are you going to absorb those knowledge and those experience that was accumulated over the years? Where else can you learn about all this mistake that was made by someone else so that you can avoid repeating the same mistake? And that could potentially save you tons and tons of hours and a lot of money. Every time when I read a book, I am sure I'm going to get something new out of it. There's the saying goes, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. The less you know, the more you think you know. You are going to be successful. Sign number 3, having a great habit. Successful people, they have a great habit, while unsuccessful people have bad or lousy habits. And for lousy habits, I'm talking about drinking, smoking, hanging out in the club, binge watching Netflix, and consuming social media content for no reason. Now, I want you to stop for a moment and think for yourself. How much time do you spend scrolling Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for no reason other than entertaining on a daily basis? Now, there's one thing I believe. You do not build your habit, but your habits build you. Successful people are where they are because of their habits. It is not that because of they are successful, then they build a good habit. That's not the case. How many signs do you have to become successful? Put in the comment down below and share with us. If you have none or only 1 sign, then you need to work a little bit harder. But if you have got more, then chances of you being successful is quite high. But knowing that these are just the signs, all right? You still have to put in the time and effort to brush up your skill, because With the sign but without the skills, you're not going to make it. It's one thing to have the signs of becoming successful, but you still need a skill that could potentially make you a lot of money, and so that you can turn that into a business, keep growing so that you can be successful. If you don't have any skill yet, make sure you spend time, invest in yourself, and try to figure out what you are good at. If you are not able to do that, at least spend some time, figure out what you are interested in, and then you go from there. Because once you figured out that what you are interested in, then you put in a little bit more time and effort and really keep working on it. And eventually you might be able to turn that into a profitable business. And combined with the sign of becoming successful, I'm sure you are going to be successful.